Funny scenarios in movies are great and all, but at the end of the day, they're make-believe. Today, however, we bring you the funniest stories from the very real people of Reddit.
Brilliant news!
When my parents got married, my uncle kindly offered to shine his shoes for my father. And when they had to kneel at the altar, unknowingly to my father, his brother had written this on the bottom of his shoes. My mother's side was a bit more conservative and unimpressed. Dad's side howled. When I was small, I wanted an Xbox. So one day my dad gave me a present. It was an Xbox. A box with an X on it. I was very sad. The end. I'm in a long-term relationship of 5 years. My lady friend thinks I'm a male beacon of cleanliness, but I have a dark yellow secret. I keep a jar under the bed that I hide in between storage crates. I don't drink it or anything weird like that. I just have always had a very active bladder at night. So much so that I used to get terrible sleep, until a Mountain Dew bottle in high school solved this. Since then I've upgraded to a mason jar, because it has a wider mouth for my massive... I woke up at 3 a.m. with an urge to piss like a camel. I checked over my shoulder and the old lady was out cold. So I popped the lid off the old jar and had a wee. I woke up again around 6 a.m. to my woman spraying Febreze all over the mattress where I'm laying. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? She goes, I think you peed the bed and the stink is keeping me awake. I was so embarrassed and concerned that she would find my piss jar, so I overplayed how much I had drank, and I must have just let it go while I passed out drunk. The good news is she totally bought it. My maize-coloured glass receptacle of sin remains in its ramshackle vault. Maybe I should start wearing diapers to bed instead. I just moved out and realised I left all my personal hygiene products at home, so I went to Walmart. I picked up body wash, shampoo, conditioner, face cleanser, deodorant, toothbrush and toothpaste, body lotion and hand soap. Went to the checkout and the guy at the register scanned up all the items and said, cash or card? I look up at the display and it all came to $70 or so.
Oh really?
I looked at him in surprise and it looked like he was pretty surprised it came up to so much too. Before I pulled out my card he said, damn, being clean is expensive. Now I know why so many people smell like shit. It was our last day of high school, our second to last class, electronics with Mr. Burns. And every 2 to 3 minutes he would keep pulling something out of his pocket, cover it up with his hand, look at it again, and then place it back in his pocket. All of us scratching our heads as to what it could be. This carried on the whole lesson, and he would always look around the class with suspicion and glee at his secret pocket item, that we were all dying to know what it was. So 2 minutes before the bell he says, gather round boys. Electronics class, sadly no girls.
No.
We gather around the projector at the front of the class and pulls the item out of his pocket and holds it into the light. 20 highly disappointed 18-year-old guys standing around looking at a single curly hair pinched between his thumb and finger, and he says, I've seen many of these around a cunt, but I've never seen so many cunts around one of these. Stunned silence before we all burst out laughing. Still the best teacher I've ever had. What's the funniest story that's happened to you? Let me know in the comments and you could feature in the next video.